nutso-futso over their pet, right? I mean, crazy pet parent, you know, really sad about leaving him home alone during the day. They worry about him, all that kind of thing. They spend lots of money on them for daycare and all those kind of things because they feel really guilty during the day. How many of you know of somebody that's aging and they're starting to forget some things? Matter of fact, when to take the right medication at the right time. And you worry about them, or you know somebody that's worrying about their parent that's aging, going through the same thing. This is what Anser Innovation is addressing. We are essentially, we're a technology platform company developing internet-based consumer electronics that connect the disconnected. We're creating an Internet of Things for people or beings that can't use a phone or a computer, all right? We've identified 3 initial target markets. The first is the retail pet market. Now, some of you might look at this and go, why did you go there first? There's a number of different reasons, of which I won't get into today, but one, and first and foremost, is just how gargantuan the market is. We spent in excess of $56 billion on our pets last year. And matter of fact, just for all you nerds out there, that's twice what we spend on computers and software in the United States. That's how big the pet market is. This is how much we're spending on our pets because we're that crazy about them. Another market, of course, is the elder care market. And when you look at that, you look at 10,000 people every day turning age 65. And by 2030, 18% of households are going to fall into this category of having somebody over the age of 65 in their home, right? And then, of course, we have the dependent child market, which is also a growing market, 16% right now today. Our first product is Petchatz. Petchatz is a greet and treat video phone that allows you to interact with your pet from anywhere in the world. With Petchatz, you can see each other, hear each other, talk to each other, provide a comforting scent, and give them a treat. What's more, it has sound and motion detection. So if there's an event in my absence, I'm going to receive an alert. What's going on inside my home? I can record interactions because I know my pet's going to do something really cute. And I can upload those videos to Facebook and YouTube and the whole thing, right? Who doesn't want this if you're a pet parent? So what's interesting, though, is that this is a platform. It's an auto answer platform that allows me to remotely control this device from a web app on my smartphone or my computer. And it's auto answer on the other end, so nobody has to touch a button, and I can have this interaction. And I can also dispense something. With Petchatz, I'm dispensing scent, and I'm dispensing treats. Let me show you Petchatz in action. Yep, I can figure out how to use this. Right? You want one, I know you do. All right.
Can they call you?
Don't tell anybody, but that's coming. That's coming. So our next product line is an audio-visual medication management system. Now, I have this device that's sitting on my mom's kitchen counter or bedside table. And she doesn't have to have a computer open, she doesn't have to have a phone charged, she doesn't have to know how to use equipment. I can call her, it's auto answer, and I can see the whites of her eyes, I can see that she's okay. And with the touch of a button, I can dispense her medication and I can watch her take that medication. Guess what? Last year we spent $290 billion on adverse drug events in the United States. One of the key drivers is people not taking the right medication at the right time. We're forgetful as we age. Now, for the very first time, I can confirm medication compliance. That's a big, huge issue in our healthcare system today, right? I see some nodding heads out there, and you kind of get what I'm talking about. So this system is actually loaded up with my mom's medications for the week. And I can then either a familial caregiver, or I can hire a professional caregiver, can dispense my mom's medications for her. Now, our business model as a company is we kind of leverage the Keurig Green Mountain Coffee business model, where we have this really amazing device, but we understand the value of brand and channel to market. So we've partnered with key channel partners, leverage their brand, leverage their sales force to market so we can have rapid commercialization success. With Petchatz, We have partnered with a company right here in Minnesota, in Perham, Minnesota, that produces a brand of food and treats called Nutrisource. They've made a proprietary treat for us, for Petchatz, of a specific shape, size, and consistency that we can consistently dispense treats. On the audiovisual medication management side, we are in conversations with large retail pharmacies like Walgreens, CVS, Walmart, as far as a partner that we will then commercialize those products as well. Let's talk a little bit more about Petchatz. We are a first mover in a very, unfortunately or fortunately, growing category. We've got 4 issued patents, 4 registered trademarks. We've been recognized and are recognized globally. We've been on the Today Show, we've been on Fox News, we've been in the New York Times. It's been amazingly helpful as we've commercialized. We just shipped our first product in November of last year. We shipped just under 1,000 before Christmas in 6 weeks' time. So very successful with Petchatz, and we're enjoying that. What we're doing right now also is we're actually taking Petchatz to the next level. We're developing Petchatz 2.0, which I can't tell you about because I'd have to kill you. But we're looking at a mass read, because right now we're in independent pet stores and selling online. But we have relationships already established and orders ready to go from companies like Best Buy, Petco, PetSmart, HSN, just to name a few, for our fall launch of Petchatz 2.0. AMM platform, because we're taking Petchatz to the next level, is already then developed, of which we'll be able to start commercializing those products in 2016 and 17. What I'd like to do, because I know we have limited time, is I'd like to give you a live demonstration, if I might. You open to that?
Yeah.
Hopefully my dog will cooperate. All right, now let's see here. How do I do this? I want that. Do I have to do that?
You have to, here, I'll show you.
Okay, good. There we are. All right. That's perfect. Good. So this is the Petchatz web app, right? I've got 2 devices, because I'm CEO of the company and I can't. I've got one at the office and I've got one at home, because sometimes my dog's at the office and I have meetings and I want to do live demonstrations when she's there. But she's at home tonight. So when I hit the chat button, I'm going to be in spy mode. So let me just open this up. All right? Now, here's my living room. And Hattie's not there. But if she were there, I could kind of see, you know, if she's, you know, what she's doing, if she's just sleeping or anything like that. Now, when I hit the chat button, which is right here, there's going to be a special ring that rings out. It's that ring that you heard in the video, right? And my pet's been trained when she hears that to come running because she knows she's going to get a treat. And she's also been trained to sit down. Let's see if she does that tonight. Okay, it's ringing, but it's been silenced because that's what we do. And you can see, here I am, picture in picture. The fan is blowing the scent out. And there she is. Hi, sweetheart. Hi, Hattie. Can you sit? Oh, good girl. You are so good. I just love you so much. Would you like a treat? Good girl. Here's a treat. I hit the bone there. Dispenses a treat. She gets a little treat. She's such a good girl. Oh, I love you so much. You're so good. Let's give you another treat because you are so amazingly cute. You are so cute. Now, anytime if I wanted to, I could record this interaction right here. I hit the record button. Right? Hey, don't go away yet. I'm going to give you more treats. Wait, Betty. More treats. There we go. Good girl. And then I stop the recording, and it'll go right into my gallery, and I can upload it or download it. You are so good, Hattie. You're such a good girl. I love you so much. One more treat before we go. There she goes. She gets her other treat.
She has a hard life.
She does. She has a very hard life. And then you always tell the dog when you're done. And she apparently has snuck off to get that treat. We're all done, Hattie. All done. Now I hit the chat button. I'm back into spy mode. So I can see what she's doing. All right. Apparently she's chewing on the treat over there in the corner. And then when I'm ready to hang up, because she's already heard that I'm done. She's heard me say all done, and there's an end tone, and then I hang up, and we're all done. That's the end tone that she heard. And that's it. Questions?
selling these in Japan? Because they're even more crazy over there.
They really are. Actually, we have a database of hundreds of emails from Japan, UK, Brazil is huge, really wants this. New Zealand is another really big country, Australia. So we're planning on getting our CE mark of Petchatz 2.0 and being able to roll out internationally in 2016. Right now we're selling in the United States and Canada, and for those that actually steal Petchatz into their country. We know that there's a couple in Taiwan, we know of one in China, we know of one or two in Brazil, and they're actually working fine. We just can't support them because we don't have a CE mark. We can't ship treats over there. Yes, sir.
Can you talk a little bit about the training process with your dog and what you think the training process would be like with an older animal?
Yeah.
Sometimes it's harder to teach old dogs new tricks.
Valid. It's a great question. Actually, the training process is really simple. It's a Pavlovian associative process. It's just like they were born knowing what to do when the doorbell rings. Run to it and bark, right? The pets know. They learn really quickly because what we do is we put the laptop in another room. We ring Petchatz, we both hear it, oh, let's run. And we run together and I dispense a treat. She goes, oh, that was good. We go back to the room, we hear the ring, we go running, dispense a treat. By the third time, I mean, we have also a training video, which Hattie is the star. We had finally got Petchatz working. I mean, that morning, we're going to do this whole video shoot in my house, right? And it took her 2 minutes. It took her 2 minutes to get this whole process. If you go to petchatz.com and you go to our video gallery, you'll watch our training video. It's a simple 3-step process in training your pet. And you'll see Hattie do it for the very first time on that video. It's pretty cool.
So in the promotion, you also showed like cats. Now, teaching old dogs new tricks is one thing. Getting a cat to do anything. I mean, seriously, like I've tried to get cats to just wear a hat. It's a hard thing.
Yeah. Here's the thing I'll say about the cats. If you have a cat that's treat motivated and or comes when they're called, it'll work. If they don't, forget it. Yeah, cats are unique.
Like tuna, for example.
Well, you know, our treats are chicken, liver, and salmon. And depending on the cat, they do have favorites.
Are you looking at incorporating anything like an API for your device or pattern recognition stuff or stuff like that on the back end?
So we've got stuff coming up in our future where an API where we can start integrating with the pet Fitbits as a world, and we can, you know, we have coming up a foot switch, a Bluetooth foot switch that allows my pet to call me, right? That's part of our patents as well. So we've got some other stuff that allows it to be even more interactive than it is today, but also to be able to partner with other companies. Just like also the audiovisual medication management system, to be able to integrate with other biometric devices that already exist in the home or being commercialized today, it's a really big deal. And the data from all of this is very good, a very big deal as well.
So I'm kind of curious, how do you manage to send the video back to the browser? I mean, is that a Wi-Fi that's connected?
Cloud. Everything runs through the cloud. However, I'm telling you that our new technology for 2.0 is slightly different. We're gonna really walk the edge on this next technology and how we're gonna do 2.0. But right now, everything is streaming through our cloud, which is at Atomic Data, right here in town. And so our cloud system records the stream.
Oh, so from my understanding, if you want to integrate something like Wi-Fi and camera, those processes are kind of expensive. It takes a lot of resources to develop. So
This was not a cheap process to develop, let me tell you. We spent in excess of $2.5 million in the development of this.
wow.
Yeah, it's not been cheap. But well worth it because you look at the market opportunity, right? Yeah.
Time for one more question.
Can you only use your Petchatz brand treat in the machine?
Yes, you can only use that treat, but here's what we say. We did our voice of customer work, we did our research up front to know how do we address this? Because here's what we wanted to be able to do. Dispense a treat consistently and accurately, right? So it had to be a right size, shape, and consistency. So we went out and we said, all right, if we're going to make you use our treat, what does it have to look like? And they said, all right, if you're gonna make me use your treat, one, it's gotta be made in the United States, it's gotta be single source protein, it can't have any corn, no wheat, no soy, it's gotta be low calorie, and yeah, and make some unique packaging, so I really like it. So we did all of that, and that's what our treats are, and they're selling very well. And that's a good question. Thank you.
Excellent, yeah, thank you.